Hey there, food lovers, tired of boring salads? Do you find yourself staring at your plate, wishing for something more exciting and flavorful? Well, you're in the right place. Want to make your meals super delicious? Imagine transforming your everyday dishes into gourmet experiences with just a sprinkle of these tiny greens. Get ready to learn about microgreens. These little powerhouses are not only packed with flavor, but also loaded with nutrients. They can elevate any meal, from salads to sandwiches and even soups. These tiny plants are full of flavor and good things for your body. They come in various types, each with its unique taste and health benefits. From spicy radish microgreens to sweet pea shoots, there's something for everyone. The best part? They're super easy to grow, even if you're not good at gardening. You don't need a green thumb or a big garden. All you need is a small space, some seeds, and a bit of patience. In this video, I'll show you the 10 easiest microgreens to grow inside, no matter how much you struggle with plants. We'll cover everything from the best seeds to use, to the perfect growing conditions, and even some troubleshooting tips. We're talking super simple, fast-growing, and tastier than a fancy restaurant. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can go from planting to harvesting, and how much flavor these little greens can add to your meals. Get ready to grow your own yummy greens right in your kitchen. Let's get started. By the end of this video, you'll be a microgreens pro, ready to impress your friends and family with your new gardening skills and delicious dishes. First up, we've got Radish Microgreens, the spicy ones. These tiny greens pack a punch, and they're perfect for adding a bit of heat to your dishes. Whether you're a seasoned chef or just starting out in the kitchen, Radish Microgreens are a fantastic addition to your culinary arsenal. They bring a unique flavor profile that's both spicy and refreshing, making them a versatile ingredient for a variety of recipes. These little guys are full of flavor, just like me in the kitchen. Imagine adding them to your salads, sandwiches, or even as a garnish on your favorite dishes. The possibilities are endless. Plus, they're not just about the taste. They're also packed with nutrients, making them a healthy choice for any meal. They're so easy to grow you won't believe it. All you need is a small space, some soil, and a bit of water. In no time, you'll have a thriving garden of Radish Microgreens right in your home. It's a fun and rewarding project, especially for those who love gardening or want to try their hand at growing their own food. We're talking 5 to 7 days from seed to your plate. That's super fast. You can literally watch them grow day by day, and before you know it, you'll be harvesting fresh, spicy microgreens. It's a great way to get kids involved in gardening too, as they can see the results of their efforts so quickly. And the taste? Let's just say they're not for people who don't like spice. These microgreens have a bold, peppery flavor that can really elevate your dishes. If you love a bit of heat, you'll absolutely adore these spicy little devils. They're perfect for adding a kick to your meals without overpowering the other flavors. Spicy, peppery, with a kick that'll wake up your mouth. They're like a burst of flavor in every bite. Whether you're adding them to a simple salad or using them to garnish a gourmet dish, Radish Microgreens will make your food stand out. They're a great way to impress your guests and add a bit of excitement to your meals. Now listen closely. For a big harvest, plant these seeds close together like a crowded restaurant on a Saturday night. The denser you plant them, the more microgreens you'll get. It's all about maximizing your space and getting the most out of your garden. Just make sure they have enough light and water, and you'll be rewarded with a bountiful harvest. Do it right, and you'll have tons of spicy radish microgreens to make any dish exciting. Don't mess it up. With a little care and attention, you'll be able to enjoy fresh, homegrown microgreens all year round. So go ahead, give it a try, and spice up your life with these amazing radish microgreens. Next up, we've got broccoli microgreens. These little green wonders are not just any ordinary greens, they're packed with nutrients and flavor. Imagine having the power of a full-grown broccoli plant condensed into tiny, bite-sized pieces. That's what broccoli microgreens offer. Now don't think these are like your grandma's overcooked broccoli. These microgreens are fresh, vibrant, and bursting with a unique taste. They can elevate any dish, from salads to sandwiches and even smoothies. The possibilities are endless. These tiny trees are full of good stuff and have a slightly nutty flavor. This nutty undertone makes them a perfect addition to a variety of recipes. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook, you'll find these microgreens incredibly versatile. Plus, they're super reliable, growing even with just a little light. You don't need a fancy setup or a green thumb to get these to thrive. A simple windowsill with indirect sunlight is enough to see them flourish. We're talking 7 to 10 days to harvest, which gives you plenty of time to clean your kitchen. Imagine planting them on a Monday and having fresh microgreens ready by the weekend. It's that quick and easy. Trust me, keeping these little guys alive is easier than boiling water. All they need is a bit of water and some light, and they'll do the rest. It's almost like they grow themselves. Just use a shallow tray, keep the soil wet, and watch them grow tall. The process is so simple that even kids can get involved. It's a fun and educational activity for the whole family. Seriously, if you can't keep these alive, you're hopeless in the kitchen, but don't worry. With a little care and attention, you'll have a thriving mini garden in no time. So, give broccoli microgreens a try and add a burst of nutrition and flavor to your meals. Sunflower microgreens, you little rays of sunshine. These beauties are not only simple to grow, but also have a nice crunch and a yummy nutty flavor. We're looking at a slightly longer growing time, around 10 to 14 days, but trust me, it's worth the wait. These greens are like sunshine on your plate, guaranteed to make any meal better. Now here's a tip: soak the seeds in water overnight before planting. It'll help them sprout faster. We want those seeds to grow strong. Now Chapter 4, Pea Shoots, Sweet and Crunchy Delights. Pea shoots are the tough guys of the microgreen world. These little guys can handle almost anything. They're like the hard workers in the kitchen, strong and always ready. Expect a growing time of 10 to 14 days, and the flavor is amazing. Sweet, crisp, just like fresh peas, but with a nice crunch. And here's a secret: use dried peas from the grocery store. It's a cheap way to enjoy pea shoots. You can thank me later. Chapter 5, Mustard Microgreens, Fiery and Flavorful. Mustard microgreens are the spicy ones. These little guys are not for people who don't like heat. They're like a splash of hot sauce, but don't worry, they're still easy to grow, sprouting quickly. We're talking 5 to 7 days, super fast. Just keep them out of direct sunlight and watch them grow. Get ready for a flavor explosion: spicy, tangy, and so good. Chapter 6. Kale microgreens, earthy and elegant. Kale microgreens are the fancy cousins of regular kale. Don't let that scare you, they're still easy to grow. They're ready to harvest in about 7 to 10 days, and their mild, earthy flavor makes any dish taste fancy. Now listen up. For a really great harvest, make sure you're using shallow trays and good soil. We want these kale microgreens to feel like royalty. Chapter 7. Basil microgreens, aromatic and addictive. Basil microgreens smell amazing. These little beauties are like a warm hug for your taste buds, with their sweet flavor that reminds you of Italy. Now, these guys need a bit more attention than the others. They need to be kept warm and have lots of light, but do it right and you'll have a ton in about 10 to 14 days. Use them to make your pasta, pizzas and salads taste even better. Chapter 8. Arugula rocket microgreens, peppery powerhouses. Arugula or rocket microgreens are the stars of the salad bowl. These peppery greens are strong, but they'll make any dish more exciting. And the best part, they're so easy to grow, even faster than radish microgreens. We're talking 5 to 7 days, folks. Remember, for the best flavor, pick these babies when they're young and tender. Chapter 9, Wheatgrass, the green machine. Wheatgrass is the ultimate healthy choice. This stuff is full of vitamins and minerals. Now I know what you're thinking. Wheatgrass? That doesn't sound good, but trust me. It's surprisingly sweet and grassy. And it's super easy to grow. Just grab a tray, sprinkle those seeds, and watch them grow tall in about 7 to 10 days. Use it for juicing, smoothies, or even sprinkle it on top of your salads for an extra healthy boost. Chapter 10. Lentil microgreens, nutty and nutritious. Last but not least, we have lentil microgreens. These little guys are often forgotten, but they're full of protein, fiber, and have a surprisingly delicious nutty flavor. And the best part, they're so easy to grow. We're talking 7 to 10 days with very little work. Just grab some dried lentils from the store, yes, the same ones you use for soup, soak them overnight and then sprinkle them on a tray. Super easy. Congratulations, you chefs in training. Those are the top 10 easiest microgreens to grow indoors. Now, there's no excuse for boring meals. These microgreens are not only easy to grow, but they're also packed with more flavor and good stuff than a fancy restaurant. So go out there, get your hands a little dirty, and start growing your own little garden of flavor. And remember, if you can follow these simple instructions, anyone can create delicious meals. Now go cook something amazing. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video for more delicious tips and tricks.